happy for Bleach right now. I'm so happy this trailer came out. And when I saw this part of the trailer where Ichigo's like, Bun Kai! I'm like, yo! Like, the kid in me from like 10 plus years ago just sprung back to life. Because FYI, it's been that long. It's been that long since I got to actually hear a new, Kurosaki Ichigo line, him saying Bankai in anime form, new footage, etc. It has been that freaking long since we got new anime footage, since we got new episode, and just that line, chills, just straight chills, man. It's been so long, man. It's been so long. And what makes all this even juicier, so much better, in fact, is if you take a hard look down here, I'm highlighting it, number 12 on trending. This is not Twitter. This is YouTube. Bleach is trending in the top 15 on the entire freaking site. That's insane. That's legitimately freaking insane. Because Bleach, people love to diss on it, and even I've done a little bit of talking bad about Bleach in the past when I reviewed the mangas. There were certain chapters I didn't like. I'll be honest, I'll be the first to admit that. But at the same time, Bleach does deserve respect. And I'm happy to see this right here, that Bleach is number 12 on trending, and that Bleach is getting the respect it deserves. Because regardless of how many people want to meme on this series or put it down, etc., it was, at least in Western terms, a part of the big three. It is a big name in the anime industry. It is up there with Dragon Ball, Naruto, and One Piece. Bleach is a very well-known piece of property. And the fact that I'm seeing it on number 12 trending makes me so ecstatic. I am just so happy as a Bleach fan to see this. It's great. This is just instantly some of the best thing to see. When you open up this video and you see it trending like this, that's incredible. Now, there is a lot that came out for Bleach today in terms of news. Obviously, this trailer, which shows us a really good look at what to expect for the anime that's going to be airing in under a month from now. We get a really good hands-on look for probably what the first few episodes are going to look like, and a little indication on who's going to be working on it, the voice actors, all coming back, etc. And from what I'm hearing through the grapevine, take this one with a grain of salt, but apparently there's people in the industry that are a little bit upset that Bleach has just so much high-profile individuals working on this project, and they're jealous because obviously a lot of those individuals that was working on this project aren't working on other projects. Now, once again, take that with a grain of salt, but that's what I was hearing from certain individuals on social media. Once again, I don't know if that's true or not. However, let's get into some actual truth stuff. Let's talk about some news and stuff that came out today. Let's talk about this trailer. Let's talk about just everything. And even stuff about this Simulcast. Yeah, that has been a major topic of discussion in the anime/manga community for a while now. Because the status of Bleach in its Simulcast has been in the air because is it going to properly come out? Or is it going to be locked in some form of Disney/Netflix jail? That was a question many of us are asking. I even made a video on it. And I even talked about, after I made that video, I made a post on, YouTube, and I even made a post on Twitter saying that we managed to get some form of reaction from those from a convention and VIZ Media to an extent to announce that there was a Simulcast. Because once again, we knew that Crunchyroll was in some form of bidding war with someone else, aka Disney or someone. And they were in a bidding war, and Crunchyroll lost. Because we know Crunchyroll doesn't have it, because if they did, they would be advertising the crap out of Bleach. They've only been advertising other series, so we know Crunchyroll didn't get it. It's common sense there. So, it all points towards Disney or Netflix. That's what the cards align towards. And when you look at the situation here of, Simulcast, VIZ made a post today talking about how Simulcast will begin on October 10th, which is a major win. However, this would probably not have been possible if it wasn't for the community. And hear me out on this one, okay? There was no announcements for Simulcast, everything radio silent, and the entire community for Bleach, I think, rallied together and really started to get Bleach to trend. Like, I'm not joking, like, I saw it for days, where Bleach was here trending daily. about simulcasting it. Like, I saw it every single freaking day. Like, talking about the simulcast. I saw people talking about VIZ, like, hey, VIZ, you gotta simulcast the series. It's too big to, throw it in a gel and lock it up. People will find other ways. And there were so many people rallying together to get Bleach's name out there, to have some form of answer from VIZ Media and others that are high up there to at least answer this question. And at long last, it seems like VIZ Media buckled, and they announced, yes, there will be a simulcast. However, this isn't entirely happy news, and what I mean by that is that when you look at this post, obviously, it's great that it's getting simulcasted. I'm happy about that. It is fantastic news. We'll take that win. Regardless of how big or how small, we will take that W. But there is something that does need to be pointed out. They didn't announce where it's going to be simulcasted on. They didn't announce Disney, Netflix, obviously it's not Crunchyroll, but they didn't announce Crunchyroll, Hulu, etc. They have not announced what platform it is on, which that brings up major warning signs for a few reasons. For one, we don't know what platform it's on, but also they didn't specify which countries are going to simulcast Bleach. So let's get into that one first. There's a few ways we can take this. For one, it's going to be simulcasted worldwide, which, going to be honest, I doubt. I doubt it'll be simulcasted worldwide. Or it's only going to be simulcasted in a very select few countries, and everybody else is going to be sorry out of luck. AKA, I think it might simulcast maybe in the United States, obviously it's going to be in Japan, and maybe in Canada. That's where it could potentially simulcast at. Now, obviously, it's a win for me, because I live in the United States, but at the same time, it's an L for the Bleach community. Because if it only is in the United States, or Canada, etc., there is a huge portion of the Bleach community that doesn't live in the States, or in America. They live in Europe. You guys live in Australia. You guys live in the East. There's a lot of you out there that watch Bleach and care about Bleach that are not in the West. And because of that, if, for instance, it's only in, let's say, the United States, I think that's a huge L, and that's kind of messed up, because, once again, it's not just, let's say, people in America that has been waiting for Bleach to come back for 10 plus years. Everybody, every fan around the world. So I am a little bit concerned about that, because there has not been any dialogue with where it's going to air, which is concerning. Hopefully we get more information on that. Also, there is speculation, and this one is just speculation. This is not leaks, this is not official, but there is speculation that the reason why it's taken so long for VIZ to come out and just say there's going to be a straight-up simulcast like they did today is because there's talks that VIZ might be trying to make their own platform for streaming anime. There is talks about that. Now, this isn't official, this is not leaks, but there is speculation around that VIZ might be trying to get into the market of releasing their own platform. Once again, this is not official. Word of mouth. That's it. But who knows? Maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's what's taken them so long. We will see. But I just do want to point that one out. So yeah, just good news and a little bit of bad news, but good news overall for Bleach. At least we got some form of news from VIZ Media. They were forced to open up the floodgates and admit, yes, there is a simulcast coming. So let's get into the next stuff. So the next thing to get into is some other information that came out, basically about Bleach having a 4-cour release. Now, FYI, the split 4-cour, if you have no idea what that is, it's where a series comes out for a season. Like, for instance, let's talk about summer season, okay? Summer of Anime 2022, that we're currently on. Summer of Anime lasts around 12 to 13 weeks, and then we go into the fall of Anime 2022, which is going to have, Bleach coming out. Basically, a cour is about 12 to 13 episodes, and then if it's going to be split cour 4 cours, that means Bleach might go on break after 12 or 13 episodes release for maybe a season or two. So, like, Bleach might air, obviously, the entirety of fall this year, and then it's going to go on break winter of 2023, and then go on break maybe for spring of 2023, and come back in the summer of next year for its second cour. Now, obviously, we don't know exactly when the second cour will start, but that's how split cours work. For instance, you have it to where a show comes out for 12 episodes or so, and then it takes a break for a season, and then it comes back again, which overall, this is good for the life cycle of the series. I know it sucks, but it is good overall for the quality and consistency of the show and the animators on the project. So in the end, a split 4-cour is a little bit weird and different, but I think it is a good thing overall for the health of Bleach, especially when you take a look at this trailer and how good it looks. So I think a split 4-cour, fantastic news. I don't think that's bad whatsoever. It's going to take a while, but at least we know there's going to be 40 to 50 episodes of the Bleach's final arc that's going to be coming out. So that is some amazing news. At least we got an episode count. That there's going to be like 40 to, at the very least, 50 episodes of Bleach. So yeah, breathe a sigh of relief for that one. So let's get into the next thing. The trailer. The trailer that came out is, to just put it bluntly, fantastic. It's a fantastic trailer that really showcases many different scenes, kind of the prologue to the 1,000-Year Blood War, kind of setting up the villains, the main antagonists of the arc, and also showing our protagonist and our characters that help out Ichigo, etc., through the trials and errors that he must go through. There is a lot to really take in with this trailer, and I'm trying my hardest not to spoil, because there's a lot in this trailer that I could easily spoil, because obviously I'm a manga reader. I know what happened in the manga. And I will say, just first impressions of the trailer, I love the art style, the updated look of just Bleach here. I love the way the art design is. I like the backgrounds right here. I like the lighting. There's a lot of good stuff in this, and I think that people are just going to fall in love with this trailer. I love everything about it. And I can't wait. We even got the whole staff here. If you want to take a moment, pause the video, look at the staff. There is there is a lot of good stuff with this trailer. And I think that this is a good indication of just how much of a banger Bleach is going to be. Because there's been a lot of people that have been speculating that Bleach might be overshadowed by Chainsaw Man. And I think that, clearly by looking at this trailer, that is not going to be the case. I think both series, Bleach and Chainsaw Man, are going to be a spectacle for animation standards and just cinematography and everything next season. And I can't wait to see these two different series and just how they tackle so much fluid movement in their episodes. It's going to be a really exciting time. So just, yeah. Trailer overall, this is just a banger of a trailer. Easily one of my favorite trailers of this entire year. And I really wish we would have had the #1 song start playing in this, but you know, hearing Bankai was definitely something I also needed to hear. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I wanted to talk about the Bleach stuff that came out today. There's just so much good news. And once again, before I wrap up this video, shout outs to all of you guys that constantly were talking about Bleach and, you know, getting Bleach to trend on social media, basically forcing the hands of people in the industry to announce that yes, there will be a simulcast, because it's crazy it took this long to announce there would be a simulcast, etc., and we still don't technically have an announcement where it's going to be at, but at the very least we know it's going to simulcast. So just shout outs to everyone that was pushing that rally together to get at least some form of information out of VIZ Media. Shout outs to all of you. You guys truly are the big winners of this entire day. But with that, I thank you all for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. Does help me out a lot. And if you want to see more of my content as well, that like will allow you to see more of my content. But with that, be safe, stay healthy, Chibi out.